I like this question. This is something we all need to think about when we're using LinkedIn as a business tool. How do we find out or determine or do our research to figure out, is this LinkedIn profile real? Is this person real, or are they a fake, a scammer, or a bot? By the way, when I think about this, it also reminds me of this. If I do some research, I can show you how to do that. Put a period there in the search bar, hit enter, and then click on people right here. Look how many LinkedIn members we have today. It's a billion. There are a billion. Yesterday when I did this, there was 1,010,000,000 yesterday. Now that's really important because look, if we put today's date in there, at 11:48, and we put 1 billion, look at this. We lost 10 million members yesterday. That is phenomenal. That tells me that LinkedIn is trying hard to get rid of the fakes, hard to get rid of the bots. So how do we determine if someone we look at on LinkedIn, are they real or are they a fake? Now, if I go look at my buddy Randy, I'll show you what I do to figure this out. Here's my buddy Randy Wooden. I'm going to use his profile as an example. First of all, in my opinion, if the person's LinkedIn profile is not facing me, if they are putting their back to me, that is the number one variable that tells me it's a fake LinkedIn profile. Here's number two. Go down and look at their activity. If they don't have any activity, if it shows up little or none, which might mean there's been some activity in the last week or month, but nothing else, then that may be a fake, especially if you connect that activity of no activity to when was the profile created, about this profile. If I click on about this profile, and I see the profile was created years ago, 2011, 10, 12, 17, not recently. And when I come down here and I see no activity, that's another flag that tells me that it is possibly a fake profile. Here's another potential variable to say it could be a fake profile. Go look at my archived. These are all the invites or messages I've gotten recently. If I view this message and the message says, how are you? I'm associated with some name that doesn't make any sense to me. Currently, my boss is preparing to open blah, blah, blah. When I see that and I see little or no activity, then I think it's a fake. And then I do what I often do. I report it and then I block it. And for me, I record that I did that. I record their profile. You don't need to do that. Some other ways to determine that this profile might be fake. If they say they work for a big company and their headline and or their title says they are an investor for a big company, and there's no activity, and their back is to me, then that leads me to believe it's a fake profile. Here's another flag that leads me to believe that may be a fake. If they ask me for my WhatsApp or my Skype number, then that leads me to believe they're fake, because that is a standard mode of operation for bots and fakes, is to get you into a WhatsApp conversation which is secure, encrypted, and there's nobody monitoring it. If they have a conversation on LinkedIn that may turn inappropriate, then it's monitored. There's a lot of flags that you can use. Let me repeat the big level. Their back is to me in their profile picture. Their title and or their headline say they're an investor for a big brand. The words that they use are very nondescript. I like your industry. I'm impressed with your field of work. My boss is looking for people like you to bring into the organization. Those are, or they invite you or ask you for your WhatsApp number so they can contact you on WhatsApp off of the LinkedIn platform. Their activity is little to none, and but their profile was also created years ago. Those are also flags that that LinkedIn account may be a fake, a bot, or up to nefarious actions. Bottom line, if you ever feel, I use the word icky, if you ever feel just a little bit icky about a LinkedIn member messaging you, inviting you to connect, and you just don't feel comfortable, I would recommend that you do two things. I'm not going to do this on my buddy, but I'm going to take you down this journey. I would go to report the entire profile and say you believe it's fake. You don't need to guarantee it's fake. You just believe it's fake. And then after you do that, the next thing I would encourage you to do is, I lost the block. Where's the block option? I don't see the block. If I go to report and block, really interesting. I don't have the ability to block Randy. But I would report it and then I would block it, is what I would recommend that you do. Don't second guess yourself. If you feel like it's a fake, a bot, up to no good, just get away from it. But please, 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 report and block. I'm Teddy. I'm serious about using LinkedIn as a business tool, and I hope you are as well.